Okay, here we are at G-Fest, and we are in the model room, and I'm with your name?
Jon Legrand.
John, what's going on in this room?
Well, this is where the model competition takes place. Right across there, they have model threads where they do tutorials, things like that. But those that want to be involved in the competition set up their models here at these tables.
So when did you get started into model making?
I would say probably about 10 years ago. I came to G-Fest 10 years ago, and I didn't bring any models, but I had started doing some model making. And I came to the competition, and I thought maybe, hey, I could give it a try. So I brought one small model of a monster that was just very small, put it in my bag, brought it, and I got a first place, won a prize that was worth more than the model. And so I was really excited about that. From then on, I've been coming every year, and I've won a prize every year since then. And this year, I don't know if I will get a prize or not, but I did get all blue ribbons, and that's never happened to me before, so I was pretty excited.
What's your biggest accomplishment you've done?
Well, I would say when I came last year, I brought this. There's a monster called Gamera, like a giant turtle with tusks that flies, and it was a very very large-scale model, and I got People's Choice Best of Show for that. Then I brought it to Wonderfest in Louisville, Kentucky earlier this year, and it got the Killer Kaiju Award, which was the best giant monster diorama. And then and it also placed in that competition as well. Besides, so when I went to Wonderfest, I got 2 golds and 4 silvers, and I brought 6 things. So I was pretty excited.
The models are just amazing. How long does it take to you to work on one of them, roughly?
People ask that question a lot, and it depends from piece to piece. This one here is just a small chibi version, and I did that. I bought this kit right after G-Fest last year, and it took me, I just worked on it here and there a little bit, and I probably put about 5 hours in it. But other things I've done, I've spent probably a month on or whatever, if you put the time together. But I usually get home from work and I work on it a little bit here and there. And
so again, when I think of models, I think, I just got to paint them. You actually create the model itself.
Well, in some cases, this is a model kit,
okay.
And it has to be put together. This one had the legs and arms were separate, and the ears and tail and the horn were separate, and the teeth. So you put it together and then you paint it. And oftentimes I paint the inside of the mouth first before I put the mouth on, But it depends on what the model is. This is a resin model kit. There's also vinyl, and there's styrene kits too that most people are familiar with as far as models go.
Where do you get them, from Japan or just model maker?
A lot of them I buy here because there's a dealer's room here. I'm also selling some of my dioramas up in the dealer's room that I don't have room for, because I have a room that's a Godzilla room, and there's not space for all the stuff I'm making. I'm also online and stuff. My name's Legrandzilla. If you Google that, you'll find all kinds of stuff I've done.
And your favorite Godzilla movie?
That's a good question. I've got copies of every one of them. I would say probably my favorite Godzilla movie is it's called Giant Monsters Attack, or GMK, and it came out in 2001. And it has my favorite monster, which is Baragon, in it. And this is that version of it, only it's sort of what they call super deformed. They kind of squish him so he looks cuter,
And if someone wants to learn more information about your modeling, do you have a website or a Facebook?
I don't have a website, but I'm on YouTube as Legrandzilla. I'm on DeviantArt.com as Legrandzilla. And I'm on Instagram as Legrandzilla. So.
Well, again, excellent models that you created here and painted and put together. And thanks so much for coming to G-Fest today.
Yeah, thank you. Good to meet you.